God is just showing up over and over again with his miracles as we just step out in faith. Like I said it before, we are siding by faith. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to put some work in, that he's not going to push us to the edge, that there's not going to be some blood, sweat, and tears and grit required. But it does mean that he is going to show himself strong for us like he has done over and over and over again.
Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. That's what you said. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. 'Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided. Yeah, 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 yeah. All of them ups and downs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never knew it come this far, but now we're here, yeah, yeah. Everything we ever knew, now we give it up to you. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. 'Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided. Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. That's what you said. That's what you said. Know that I need it. Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way.
Some of y'all don't know that we have a storm shelter. And we got this storm shelter put in probably about two years ago. Something like that. We didn't even have Benjamin back then. So we got everybody's name on there except for Benjamin. Even got Gideon and Solo, who's now at Grandma's house. I ain't opened this thing in a while. I get in there and clean it out right before tornado season. And tornado season in Mississippi is in the spring and the fall. And so in the summertime and in the dead of winter, we don't have tornadoes. But in the spring and the fall, pretty much when the temperatures are going back and forth, is when we have all our tornadoes. But as y'all can see, got a storm shelter here. For those of you all who don't know.
Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me.
That was saying stop, huh?
That's what you said. Know that I need it. Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gonna find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. 'Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided. Yeah, 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 yeah. All of them ups and downs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never knew it come this far, but now we're here. Yeah, yeah. Everything we ever knew, now we give it up to you. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. 'Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided.
There are some exciting, amazing things going on I.A.G Farms, y'all. For real. I'm going to say that again. There are some exciting, amazing things going on I.A.G Farms, y'all. For real. In this particular video that we're sneak peeking, y'all, I'm driving and operating the tractor. And we are up late into the night trying to get a patio door installed. That was probably, yes, it goes on the list of hardest things I have ever done. But at the end of it, we got the bedroom upgrade of the century. Like, it was so hard, so fun, so challenging, so amazing. Sometimes when you're just like kind of pushed to that point of, all right, you got to do what you can do and put everything on the line, it's like hard, you know, in the moment, and it's challenging, and you don't know. Like, I was operating the tractor, and Tim has prepared me, and he's shown me how to operate the tractor and how to do it, how to do everything with the tractor, because you never know what might happen on the farm, and I may need to go quickly operate the tractor. Something might fall on him. Anything could happen, and he just felt like I needed to be prepared and know how to operate it. So he's taught me how to do it. Now, I'm not comfortable operating it or necessarily proficient, like I just hop on the tractor every day, but I'm capable of operating it. And this time, like, we needed for me to be able to operate it, and thank you, Jesus, I was able to do it. And so sometimes you really don't know what you're capable of until you're tested, and until you're put to that point where in a pressure situation you have to use it, or you have to be able to do what the Lord is calling you to do. And I'm so thankful that Tim prepares us for those types of situations, and we were able to get the patio door in because of just that preparation. And he didn't know, you know, that it would be a patio door, and it has served us, you know, in times before where I needed to be the one to operate the tractor. So that was just so cool for the Lord to kind of put us in that situation where we had to use everything that we had. And sometimes you put everything on the line and it might not be enough, but it is so rewarding when you're able to put everything on the line and Jesus comes in with the rest, and at the end of the day you accomplish your goal. So we were able, y'all, even though we worked late into the night, even though we did not know at one point, we were literally holding the door like, okay, we're gonna figure out how to get this in at some point. It just wasn't going in like we wanted it to go in, but we did. We figured it out, and I was just confident because we have been in so many impossible situations, and God has worked a miracle. And that patio door was an impossible situation, but we just kind of stood there like, at some point he's gonna give us, you know, some wisdom on how to get it in, and he did, and we got it in. And that patio door is a miracle. But there are still even more amazing things happening in real time, and y'all know in these sneak peeks, I'm not just, you know, sneak peeking the video that's upcoming, but we're also giving you bonus footage and bringing you into, you know, real time. And y'all, do y'all remember we asked you to pray for some dirt nearby because we were getting quotes and estimates for our driveway restoration project, or our driveway refresher. Not sure what we're calling that one yet, but the work that we're doing on our driveway. And we did get a miracle answer. We found some dirt from a neighbor. He has a pit, he has some dirt there.
Hey. That's what I was looking at. Is by the time we get those trees and stuff down off the top of that thing, we'll need to bunch them up somewhere for you.
Where you? Back in the back.
Just keep throwing them over.
You can throw them in the back.
Okay.
Push them over somewhere.
And you all right with it leaving the bank up?
Oh yeah. Wherever it be. I didn't ask the fence up there because it's so steep, but if I have to go and run more fence, that's not gonna hurt me.
At least you can see down deep to see what's under there.
I was looking at all this ground. It gets in the ground once you get on down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's under the ground. Just got gravel up on it like that right there.
And it's just 5 minutes away. So that was a huge answer to prayer. So that work will be upcoming, Lord willing, and we're getting some estimates now for that. We're just waiting really to for the timing and all that, but Tim was able to go down with our contractor and pick out the spot, and he's kind of told us what would need to be done, how much everything would cost. So we're in the works for that project, and y'all, they had a lot of fun going out there surveying the pit, and Tim has all these beautiful, wonderful ideas for our driveway. That is also going to be epic, and it's already miracles, y'all. Miracles are happening because our prayers have already been answered with the dirt pit, and there are just more and more miracles to come as we establish more and more abundantly. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all. It is popping off. It is going down all over the place. And you know what? Even though we're being pushed to the edge sometimes, working late into the night, giving everything we have, we see the fruit of that. So God is just showing up over and over again with his miracles as we just step out in faith. Like I said it before, we are siding by faith. Now that doesn't mean that we're not going to put some work in, that he's not going to push us to the edge, that there's not going to be some blood, sweat, and tears and grit required. But it does mean that he is going to show himself strong for us like he has done over and over and over again. And y'all, we have 3 out of 4 sides that are OSB and house rep. Nope, I'm not going to show y'all. I'm not going to sneak peek that. Y'all just keep watching. But we are rocking and rolling, and we are on target to meet our goal of the vacation. So we're just going to keep at it. We're just going to keep rocking and rolling, doing the things that the Lord has called us to do. And y'all enjoy this sneak peek. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am so excited because Tim is almost completely done with this frame out here. He is putting up the last board right now, and it looks so professional. Look at that header that he's got up there. I just stepped away. I was helping Tim get a piece of OSB up, and I stepped away and I turned around, and it was like, wow, just wow. The entire front of Emma now has OSB. It was starting to look different with the OSB up, you know, but now that you have like the entire front, like no tin, like you just, I can't wait till you step back and see it. It looks like something. Like you gonna like step back from that and feel like all my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears, you're gonna feel it when you see that solid surface. Like, it looks so good.